ranking Kpop Demon Hunters characters by how good a roommate they would be. Starting up with, let's start with Mira. She is good, but only if you don't mind at least one deal breaker, because her temper would be out of the roof. She would fight with the landlord and get you both evicted, which now that I'm thinking about it, that might just be bad. I was gonna put her in good. She's good because she'd be supportive. She'd be nice. She'd be fun. She'd get you both evicted, though, so bad. Jinu, we're actually gonna say really good. He knows exactly how to suck up to the landlord, and in fact, he'd know how to flatter the landlord so much that you guys would get your rent lowered. Your rent lowered, which never happens. So we're gonna say good. He might actually have to strike a deal with the devil to get that happen, though, but you're not the one striking a deal with the devil, so you still get the lower rent. Abby, good, but only if you don't mind at least one deal breaker, and the deal breaker in this case is that he would just be so obnoxiously hot, but not even a good way. Actually, this might be good because he would help you move the furniture and move in, and he would be good at doing repairs because he's muscular enough for it. So he could handle the problems with the apartment. So we're gonna put him in good. Wow, the Saja Boys are winning. Baby. Ooh, this might also good, but only if you don't mind at least one deal breaker. And in this case, the deal breaker is that he's mean. That's the deal breaker, but other than that, fine. Mystery. Ooh, fine if you don't mind the growling, which isn't quite a deal breaker. So he doesn't talk to you, he doesn't communicate, but he does his job. And he keeps the growling quiet enough to not to keep you up at night, so whatever. Romance, good, but only if you don't mind a deal breaker. And the deal breaker in this case is bringing lots of people home. Way too many people, and you have to hear all of it. Rumi is good. Rumi is good, except, she would demand, she would not let you use the bathroom when she was using it. She would want her own bathroom. She would want her own room, and she would freak out if you came in her room unannounced. But other than that, she'd probably keep things clean, orderly. She has an income, very considerate, lovely. So good, except she freaks out all the time. Rumi's mom. We're gonna say, we don't know enough about her. We're gonna say mid. Wait, actually, she bagged a demon. And she's Rumi's mom. So we're gonna say fine. Zoe. Zoe is the only person on this list probably getting a lovely. She is absolutely lovely. She would be able to brainstorm her way out of any problem with the apartment. In fact, she'd be able to brainstorm your way out of any personal issues. She would keep up with all her chores. She would show you funny videos. It would just be great. It would be good. It would be awesome. Bobby? Wait, he might also be lovely. Bobby is also going in the lovely category. He would pay all the rent. He would deal with the utilities. He would do his job and be super supportive while he's at it. So lovely. Celine. We're going to put this right into awful because she'd constantly be criticizing you. She'd be like, stop crying. You need to suppress your feelings. Stop. Guima, okay, awful. Another awful. He would demand all the space for himself and eat your food, and it would just be terrible. Sussy, mid. Sussy keeps stealing your stuff, even when you tell Sussy not to. This is the bird that stole the hat in canon, so mid. Derpy, fine, except he'd keep knocking things over. This is the cat. Slash tiger. He'd keep knocking things over and then not fixing them, or trying to fix them, but not fixing them. So, endearing, but not great. Han, there's a bunch of ways you can do this. He's kind of impassioned. This is the scammer. He probably makes enough money for rent. Actually, he might not make enough money for rent if he's scamming people. We're gonna say fine because he probably plays rent. But also, he's probably annoying. He probably fills the apartment with his scams. These are the three grandmas. Ooh, wait, the three grandmas might be good. They're old, so they probably have an income to pay the rent. And they're also obviously into K-pop culture, so they're also probably cool. So right into good. This is the Ru Jino shipper. This is good if you don't mind at least one deal breaker. And the deal breaker is she's constantly trying to get you into real RPF ships. The Demon Saja Boys fan. We're gonna say fine. You have a shared taste in music. Ooh, this is the Demon Pilot Girl from the start of the movie. We're actually going to put this in bad because she doesn't know how to be a roommate. She says she'll take care of your plants while you're out for a bit, and then she pours boiling water on them by accident. So, roomie fans, are they good roommates? Ooh, I'm going to say probably. Yes, they're good roommates, and they will keep you up screaming about roomie, though. So actually, only good if you don't mind at least one deal breaker. Zoe fans, they're cute. What can you say? They're probably fine. Mira fans, oh no, good. They'd be awesome, except they'd also keep you up screaming, and they would also be rude. Not to project Mira's own deal breakers onto them, but let's see. The demon pilot guy who doesn't know how to do anything, we're gonna say bad along with the demon pilot girl because he just wouldn't know how to keep up an apartment. He wouldn't even know he signed the lease. He doesn't know he's living there. He doesn't know what a lease is. Jinu's sister. This is actually great because you can make her do child labor to pay rent. Ooh, the old man, mid. He probably pays rent, but he also yells at you, so I'm gonna put it in bad. Jinu's mom, good. She's probably nice, but she can't pay rent, so I'm gonna say mid. She keeps making you pay more than your share of rent. But other than that, she's a really nice and lovely person. The child, she's probably fine. This is the child that drew Jinu a picture, fan art, and got him really emotional. I would put her in lovely, except she's also a child and cannot pay rent. So what's the point of having her as a roommate? She's good if you don't mind at least one deal breaker. In this case, the deal breaker is she can't pay rent. This is the variety show host that did the show with the Saja Boys. We're gonna say mid, he can probably pay his rent, but he's also probably way too enthusiastic from doing a variety show all the time. So he'd probably be weird to be around. As always, I love seeing your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments, so please leave them, and if you enjoyed, leave a like, and if you want more, subscribe.